Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. I hope you all are doing very well, and today we'll be discussing the most important MCQs for 9th of April 2024. Let's start with our session. The first question is, Ahobilam shrine that was recently seen in the news is located in which Indian state? So this shrine lies in Andhra Pradesh, and why it came into news? Because the Forest Department and Sri Lakshmi Narsimha Swami Devashthanam has imposed some restrictions at this shrine that lies in Nallamala forest because of intense heat that endangers the wild animals. Okay, it houses 9 Narsimha shrines, and recently the Paruveta Utsavam became a state festival. Okay, so to protect the wildlife, plastic use is also banned here. Also, a temple for Prahalad Vardhan exists due to security reasons and logistical challenges in daily worship. Right? Simply, you have to remember the location of Ahobilam shrine. It lies in Andhra Pradesh. Now, let's see the locations of some of the important places. First is Maravakandi Dam, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? This dam lies in Tamil Nadu. Khavda Renewable Energy Park, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? This energy park lies in Gujarat. Valmiki Tiger Reserve, that was recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? This is the Tiger Reserve of Bihar state. Perampakkam Wetland, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? It lies in Tamil Nadu. Project Seabird, which is India's largest naval infrastructure project, is located in which Indian state? This is India's largest naval infrastructure project and it lies in Karnataka. Okay. Recently, the President of India launched India's first homegrown gene therapy for cancer at which place? Who is India's President? Shrimati Draupadi Murmu. And recently, she launched India's first homegrown gene therapy for cancer at IIT Bombay. So, it offers affordable hope in the cancer fight. And this medical milestone, which is a part of Make in India initiative, embodies the Atmanirbhar Bharat, and it was developed collaboratively by IIT Bombay, Tata Hospital and Immuno Act. Fine. So it actually marks a significant achievement in research and development, and the gene therapy holds promise in treating various diseases. And this is a kind of new era in healthcare sector, right? So Indian President launched India's very first homegrown gene therapy for cancer at IIT Bombay. Now here our keyword is first, and now let's see some of the important current affairs regarding first in news. First question is, Judith Sumarma Tunuka, recently seen in the news, became the first woman Prime Minister of which country? Recently she became the first woman Prime Minister of Democratic Republic of Congo, that is DRC. Recently, who became the first black leader of a government in the UK? This is Vaughan Jething. He is the first black leader of a government in UK. Where will India's first battery energy storage gigafactory be established by the month of October 2024? So, the India's very first battery energy storage gigafactory would be established in Jammu and Kashmir by the month of October this year. India's largest gas utility, GAIL India Limited, recently commissioned the country's first small-scale LNG unit at which place? So, India's largest gas utility, that is GAIL India Limited, has commissioned the country's very first small-scale LNG unit in the state of Madhya Pradesh at its Vijaypur place. Okay. Recently, Indian Army Aviation Corps has established its first Apache attack helicopter unit at which place? Answer would be Jodhpur in the state of Rajasthan. Fine. Third question is, Kathia wheat recently got a GI tag, belongs to which Indian state? So, this is the indigenous wheat variety from Bundelkhand, Uttar Pradesh, and recently it earned a GI tag for itself, marking a breakthrough for agricultural recognition. So, it is the first farm produce from UP to achieve this distinction, and it highlights the region's agricultural significance. The GI tag basically acknowledges the unique qualities and geographical origin of the Kathia Gehu, which ensures its protection and promotes its heritage. So this recognition bolsters the cultural and economic value of Bundelkhand's agricultural heritage, right? So Kathia wheat has recently got the GI tag and it is a product from Uttar Pradesh. Now let's see some of the important products that received the GI tag recently. First is Sanji Craft recently got a GI tag. Belongs to which Indian state? Sanji Craft is from UP and recently it got the GI tag. Mata Bari Pera and Pachra recently got a GI tag. Belongs to which Indian state? Mata Bari Pera is a kind of sweet dish and Pachra is a textile, and recently they have got the GI tag, and these products belong to Tripura state. Byadagi chilies recently seen in the news are primarily grown in which Indian state? These chilies are found in the state of Karnataka. Lanjia Saura paintings which recently got the GI tag belongs to which Indian state? These paintings belong to Odisha. Ratlam Riyavan garlic which has recently received a GI tag belongs to which Indian state? This garlic belongs to Madhya Pradesh and recently it also got the GI tag. Recently, which airport became the 14th airport in India to launch the Digi Yatra system? Here, correct answer would be Manohar International Airport from Goa. Now it joins 13 other airports in India which adopts the Digi Yatra system, which enhances the travel convenience. And it was launched by Union Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia. It actually utilizes the facial recognition so as to streamline the passenger verification, which reduces the wait time and simplify the procedures. So passengers can download the Digi Yatra application, link it to their Aadhaar number and create a Digi Yatra ID for ticket purchases. And at the airport, scanning the boarding pass initiates the facial recognition for seamless entry. Okay. So now Manohar International Airport from Goa became the 14th airport of India that has launched the Digi Yatra system. Okay. Now here our keyword is airport, and now let's see some of the important airports that came into news. First is, recently which airport was given the title of best airport in the Asia Pacific region? This is Indira Gandhi International Airport. Recently which two airports were awarded the best airport of the year at the Wings India Awards 2024? First of all, what was the venue for Wings India Awards? Here answer would be Hyderabad. And which two airports were declared as the best airport for this year? These two are, the first is Kempe Gowda International Airport from Bengaluru and second one is Indira Gandhi International Airport from Delhi. Which airport is the venue of Wings India 2024, which is India's largest civil aviation event? So this is the Begumpet Airport from Hyderabad. Okay. According to the prestigious awards by Skytrax in 2023, which airport was crowned the world's best airport for the year 2023? This is the Chiang Airport and it is from the Singapore country. Recently the government of India has declared which airport as an international airport? This is the Surat Airport. Recently it has been declared as an international airport. Recently what target has the India set for the export of the marine products in 2023 to 2024? India actually aims to boost the marine product exports to $12 billion in next 2 years through increasing the processing capacity and higher value product. So in 2022 to 23, exports totaled at $8.09 billion. However, from April to February 2023 to 24, the exports dipped 7.5% to $6.8 billion because of largely decreased exports to the US and Europe. So the government targets now to $9.1 billion in exports for the year 2023 to 24, and India ranks at third position in the fish production globally and second in terms of aquaculture, right? So here correct answer is A option, $9.1 billion. Now let's see some India related current affairs. First is, recently who has become the sole Indian weightlifter who qualified for the Paris Olympics 2024? This is Mirabai Chanu. Okay. Recently which port in India emerged as the top cargo handling port in India in 2023 to 2024? This is the Paradeep port, and where does it lie? It lies in Odisha. This is the top cargo handling port of India. Recently, who were named the Women's and the Men's Player of the Year respectively at the 6th Annual Hockey India Awards. At this occasion, the Women's Player of the Year was Salima Tete, and for the men's category, it was Hardik Singh. Okay. Konda Reddy tribe recently seen in the news is primarily inhabits in which Indian state? So they primarily lives in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Recently, who has been appointed as the new ambassador of India to the country Myanmar? This is Mr. Abhay Thakur. He has been appointed as the new ambassador of India to Myanmar country. Where was the 19th annual meeting of the secretaries of the Security Councils of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization held? Here correct answer would be Astana in the country Kazakhstan. And Indian National Security Advisor, who is it? Mr. Ajit Doval. He led the delegation at the SCO Secretaries of Security Councils meeting in Astana, Kazakhstan, where he met the President of Kazakhstan and he advocates for a cooperation program against the terrorism, separatism and extremism for 2025 to 2027. So President Tokayev emphasized the need for a unified approach to counter these three evil forces and the transnational crimes like drug trafficking and cyber threat. So the meeting basically aims to enhance the security cooperation among the SCO member states, right? So what was the venue for the 19th annual meeting of the Secretaries of the Security Councils of the SCO? Answer is Astana, Kazakhstan. Fine. Now let's see some host related current affairs. Recently, which country hosted the G20 Second Employment Working Group meeting? Here your answer would be Brazil. Brazil has hosted the G20 Second Employment Working Group meeting. Why? Because Brazil is the host for this year's G20 programs. Recently, where was the 148th Inter-Parliamentary Union meeting held? Answer would be Geneva, Switzerland. Recently, where was the 41st Steering Committee meeting of the International Partnership for Hydrogen and Fuel Cells in the Economy held? Answer would be New Delhi. Where was the 16th World Social Forum 2024 meeting held? Answer is Kathmandu. This meeting took place in Kathmandu. Where was the 12th India-Oman Joint Military Cooperation Committee meeting held? Answer would be Muscat, Oman. Okay. Which state government recently initiated the Rice Fallow Management Project? Here your answer would be B option, that is Odisha. Odisha government has initiated the Rice Fallow Management Project, which pioneers the sustainable crop practices nationally, and it targets totally 8 crops including the green gram and the mustard. So basically it promotes the regenerative agriculture through eco-friendly inputs like biofertilizers and integrated pest management, which utilizes the residual soil moisture post rice harvest, and it cultivates short duration crops which would enhance the land productivity and addresses the challenges of uncropped land in the eastern India. So this initiative overall signifies a crucial step towards sustainable crop intensification and ecosystem health, right? So Odisha state government has recently initiated the Rice Fallow Management Project. Let's see some state related current affairs. The first question is, which state became the first Indian state to buy land in Kashmir for tourism? So this is Maharashtra state. Atapaka bird sanctuary recently seen in the news is located in which Indian state? This bird sanctuary lies in Andhra Pradesh. Ministry of Tribal Affairs laid the foundation stone of Center for Preservation and Promotion of Tribal Culture and Heritage in which Indian state? Answer is Jharkhand. Valmiki Tiger Reserve recently seen in the news is located in which Indian state? It lies in Bihar. And last is Point Calimere Wildlife Sanctuary recently seen in the news is located in which Indian state? This wildlife sanctuary lies in Tamil Nadu. Okay. Which two countries recently signed an agreement to work together to develop the test for the most advanced artificial intelligence model? These two countries are US and UK. Recently they have signed an agreement to collaborate on the developing test for advanced artificial intelligence models, which follows the commitments made at the AI Safety Summit. Okay. Both the countries aim to share information on AI capabilities and risk, which would help in conducting the joint testing exercises, and also they would align their approaches to deploying the AI system safely, right? So US and UK, both of these countries have signed an agreement to work together to develop tests for the most advanced AI models. Now let's see some international current affairs. The first question is, what is the name of the Indian Coast Guard ship that recently made a port call in Vietnam as part of its overseas deployment to the Asian countries? So the name of this ship is Samudra Peheredar. Yesterday we have talked about it, if you remember. Recently, which two countries have partially joined the Schengen area, which is the ID check-free travel zone in Europe? These two countries are Romania and the Bulgaria, right? IMT trilateral exercise recently seen in the news is conducted between which one of the following countries? So these three countries are India, Mozambique and the country Tanzania. Fine. Blue line term recently seen in the news serves as the boundary between which of the following two countries? These two countries are Lebanon and Israel. Recently, which five countries officially joined the BRICS group? These five countries are Saudi Arabia, then Egypt, then Iran, after that Ethiopia and UAE. Already which countries were there in the BRICS? Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. Okay. Recently, which organization has partnered with the Panasonic Energy to create a joint venture for producing the lithium-ion cells in India? So this is Indian Oil Corporation Limited. They have partnered with Panasonic Energy so as to establish a joint venture for lithium-ion cell production in India, which responds to the rising demand for the electric vehicles and energy storage. So this collaboration aims to support India's goal of achieving net zero greenhouse gas emissions by the end of 2070 and focus is on sustainable mobility. So the venture plans to leverage the Indian Oil Corporation's distribution network and Panasonic's battery expertise, which contributes to India's renewable energy transition, and it would reduce the carbon emission, right? Here correct answer is C option, Indian Oil Corporation Limited. Let's talk about some of the important organizations in the next slide which came into news. The first question is, recently which organization have successfully conducted a flight test of Agni Prime, which is a medium range ballistic missile? Obviously answer is India's DRDO, and DRDO along with Strategic Forces Command successfully tested the Agni Prime ballistic missile at Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Island in the state of Odisha, and the range sensors including two ships captured the data, and it was designed as successor to Agni 2 and Agni 3, right? So Agni P is a medium range ballistic missile with heavy nuclear capabilities. It boasts 1000 to 2000 kilometers of strike range. It has advanced technology from Agni 4 and 5, and it features composite materials for lightweight and strength. So it is a two-stage solid fueled road mobile missile with dual navigation, right? So your correct answer is DRDO. Which organization recently introduced a digital health promoter prototype SARAH harnessing the generative AI for public health? Here answer would be the World Health Organization. They have introduced this as a digital health promoter prototype which is powered by generative artificial intelligence. Okay, so it utilizes the advanced language models and technology to offer the information on various health topics like healthy habits and mental health. Basic goal is to empower the individuals with additional tools so that they can understand their health rights and they can understand the leading causes of death like cancer, heart diseases, lung diseases and diabetes. Okay, correct answer is WHO. Next is Pratyush telescope recently seen in the news developed by which organization? So it is developed by ISRO, and why it came into news? Because the astronomers are eagerly anticipating a groundbreaking endeavor to unveil the new cosmic insights with high resolution telescope that was deployed on the moon and in the lunar orbit. So Pratyush is a kind of radio telescope which is to be positioned on the moon's far side, and it was built by the Raman Research Institute in Bangalore in collaboration with ISRO. Pratyush basically aims to detect the signals from the universe infancy which shed light on the first stars and galaxies, right? So this telescope has been developed by ISRO. One vehicle, one FASTag initiative that was recently seen in the news is launched by which organization? So this is the initiative of National Highways Authority of India. Food Waste Index Report 2024 recently seen in the news is released by which organization? So it was released by the United Nations Environment Program. Headquarters lies in Kenya. Okay. Last question is, which day is celebrated as International Day of Conscience every year? So it is observed annually on 5th of April, and on this day we request the individuals to reflect on their conscience and uphold the moral values. And this year the theme is promoting a culture of peace with love and conscience. Okay, so it was instituted by the United Nations in 2020, and this day stresses the importance of discretion in preventing the harm. Two things are important. When do we observe the International Day of Conscience? Answer is 5th of April. And what was the theme for this year? The theme is promoting a culture of peace with love and conscience. Let's see some of the important days and themes. What is the theme of World Health Day 2024? First of all, we celebrate the World Health Day on 7th of April every year. This year, the theme is My Health, My Right. Okay. What is the theme of National Maritime Day 2024? We celebrate this day on 5th of April, and the theme for this year's National Maritime Day is Navigating the Future, Safety First. This was the theme. Fine. What is the theme of International Mining Awareness Day 2024? We celebrate this day on 4th of April every year, and this year the theme is Protecting Lives, Building Peace. Okay. What is the theme of World Autism Awareness Day 2024? So this day is observed on 2nd of April, and this year the theme is Empowering Autistic Voices. And lastly, what is the theme for World Meteorological Day 2024? We celebrate this day on 23rd of March. This year the theme is At the Front Line of Climate Action. This was the theme for the World Meteorological Day. Fine. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Sana signing off.